When you hear people saying that they are depressed, or you see people who are having this problem of depression, what depression really looks like I'm going to be genuinely raw. It's not that you don't have life, it's that you lack purpose and clarity. If you have a family of your own, you could still be suffering from depression. If you have a relationship, you could still be suffering from depression. If you're married, you could still be suffering from depression. Depression doesn't come from things not working out in your life. It comes from you not accepting yourself the way you are. When you accept that, you will go through painful things in this world. Now, when you know that anything could happen to you to change your life at any moment, at any point in time, then you know that it's not going to be easy for you, but the weight will be lesser because you know at one point or any point, anything could happen. The people that are depressed, a lot of people that are depressed, look at their life. They have amazing things going on for them. They have families, they're married, they have businesses, they have wealth. But then think about it. Why are you still depressed? It comes from some form of abuse that has happened to you. And abuse is not an insult or something that happens to you as a child. Sometimes we neglect and abuse ourselves by not accepting ourselves the way we are, by not being nice to ourselves or being kind to yourself, not accepting ourselves the way we are, but also by not having a higher purpose. That is why I tell people to go into spirituality, not just only religion. If you're a religious person, that is good. I am, but I'm more of a spiritual person because I can also use that to see the deeper, darker side of things, because I know this. Reading the Bible is great. Accepting Jesus Christ as a personal Lord and Savior is great. But do you know what's also great too? Loving yourself, being kind to yourself, being just to yourself, adjusting yourself, and loving yourself the way you are, regardless of what other people say to you and think of you. Depression is not coming from not just an attack and abuse or things. Depression doesn't come from external, it comes from internal. It starts with how you see yourself. When you tell people around you, the people that are around you say, if I'm to take away every single thing that you have right now, your phone, your business, your car, and I'm to take away every single thing, what would happen? A lot of people will fall into depression because the happiness and joy comes from the external. That is why happiness, you can never buy happiness. It has to come from within. And very few people have it. For those that have it, they know that when you have something they don't have, they feel contented. When you disrespect and insult them, they still feel contented and okay because they know you are also a human being who's going through a lot and try to become better. Depression is a disease that corrupts the mind. After it gets to the mind, it gets to your nature as a human being. It makes you feel and see yourself less. Then it corrupts your whole world, where you stop seeing the value and good in things around you. Then it gets to the mind. Once it gets there, then it's done. I'm still trying to understand how depression gets to the mind, because why would you want to end yourself? Are you doing it because of the things that is happening to you? Or are you doing it because of how people feel, say, or think about you? I'm still trying to understand it, but I will make more video about this in the future, clarifying it. I've spoken to a couple of people who are depressed, and I seem to not get it why they're depressed, because I see them as an amazing person. They speak so well, they're doing so well, they have an amazing job, and the traumas they told me, it's the same trauma everybody is going through. But why is it happening to them? It's because they do not love themselves. Depression comes from not loving and accepting oneself. That is one of the reasons. That is why I keep saying this over and over in my video. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself to maximum. Trust me, love yourself to maximum.